might already know your aim clearly in terms of you know what career path you want to follow, but perhaps there is confusion about what to do or maybe what to do first. Should you get a second degree, a master's or a PhD degree, or join a course, or maybe just do some training or go to a workshop? There are so many possibilities that can lead to where you want to go, and thinking about this very intensely can oftentimes lead to analysis paralysis, something that I myself am oftentimes guilty of. What you need to do in the initial phases of career change is to do a lot of exploration and experimentation. Research is always useful and important, meaning that you browse the web and read up on people who have successfully changed their careers and see how they've done it. But what is even more important is to turn this research into more of a field research, if you will. So what you need to do is to go out there and join as many activities as possible where you actually have the chance to meet people who are already working in the field, in the career that you want to work in, and which allows you to actually interact with them and talk to them and ask them questions about their process. The only criteria I think is important to note when choosing these activities is that they should, in the beginning at least, be low risk and low investment. Low risk meaning that by joining these, you actually have nothing to lose. And by low investment, I mean that these activities should not cost you too much. You shouldn't invest too much money or too much time in a way that is disproportionate to the stage where you are at. So this would mean that, for example, before you decide to enroll in a university program, which will take a lot of time and high investment, what you can first do is try to join more of those cost-free events, seminars that maybe only take 1 or 2 hours and also do not cost that much to explore more. Because once you join these kind of events, you will meet a lot of new people and new doors will open. So maybe in the beginning you are confused about which step to take, and you expect that from the beginning you already have like a very complete map of how to get to your goal. But as this is not the case, what you have to do is you have to open one door, go into the room, meet these people, talk to them, and see what's behind there. And then you will see that actually in this room there are many more doors. There are 10 more doors for you to choose from, and then you open the other door and then you go into the room and so on. So it is in fact a very long process. One example I want to give you is in my own family about my mother, who was a pharmacist and she worked in a pharmacy for several years. But then in her later years, like in the last 5 or 6 years, she started a teaching career in Tai Chi. And this might come as a surprise to many people because it's quite a big of a change, but what many people maybe don't know is her process. It took her a lot of time to get there. And the first thing that she actually did in the very beginning was join a Tai Chi class, and not just one. She actually joined multiple Tai Chi classes. She went to different teachers and she observed how these classes were held and what the teachers did. So she herself went through a very long process before she arrived at a point where she started to realize that maybe teaching Tai Chi is something that she would also be interested in.